Thank you for taking a few moments to learn about a whole new approach to saving the 5 million children who die each year from malnutrition. Millions of nutritious meals are being provided every month to children in Africa, China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Honduras, and other countries in need through Nourish the Children, an initiative of Nu Skin Enterprises. So, what's so innovative about the Nourish the Children initiative? First, instead of writing a check to a charity, you actually donate something very tangible, a nutritious food that is specially formulated for starving children. You also have the assurance that your donation is going directly to those who need it the most. Unfortunately, in many cases, when you donate money to a humanitarian organization, you don't know where it's going or what it's going to buy. Have you ever stopped to think how much of your cash donations actually go towards food? And even more importantly, what kind of food your money buys? Toaster pastries, candy bars? Did you know that most food aid is just plain grain? And even if a child ate an entire truck full of grain, they would not receive all of the vital nutrients required for good health? The Nourish the Children initiative takes the guesswork out of giving. It all began with Nu Skin Enterprises, a billion-dollar corporation and leader in the nutritional industry. In 2002, they focused their scientists on developing the ideal food for starving children. The result was Vitameal, a food with just the right balance of essential nutrients and electrolytes, plus 25 vitamins and minerals, exactly the right nutritional formulation to nourish and sustain children in need. The next step was establishing a powerful partnership with the humanitarian organization Feed the Children, that has expertise in delivering food donations where they are needed most. This type of relationship allows each organization to do what they do best. The company produces and markets a specialized food product, and the charity delivers the food directly to those in the greatest need. So how does this type of partnership work? Here, let me share a simple example which you may have seen before. Imagine yourself at your local grocery store. Let's say you just finished your shopping. As you leave, you see a box placed in the store for your local nonprofit food bank, a place that you know provides meals for the poor in your community. You decide to take one of the items you just purchased and donate it by dropping it into the box. You appreciate your local grocer for providing you a simple way to help your community. It's okay that the store and the food company made a sale. You feel good because you have helped feed a destitute person. Someone who had nothing to eat will now be fed because of you. You know exactly what you have given and how the food will be used. Sounds like everyone wins, doesn't it? So why not apply the same concept to feeding children in places like Africa or China? That's exactly what Nu Skin Enterprises has done with Nourish the Children. Simply indicate that you want your Vitameal purchase to be donated, and it will be delivered by a reputable charity to children in need. Our primary charity partner is Feed the Children, the third largest international charity in the United States. Feed the Children delivers your food donation to the children who need it most, without charging 1 penny for administrative, transportation, or distribution costs. You receive a receipt from Feed the Children for your donation, which may give you an income tax deduction. In addition, Nu Skin Enterprises leverages your donation further by matching your Vitameal purchases with company product donations. And speaking of leveraging your donations, this initiative is not just about giving handouts. Except in the most extreme situations, such as helping the victims of the tsunami in Southeast Asia and the hurricanes in the United States, Vitameal is distributed through school programs that bring children to school for a free meal. In school, their minds are nourished as well as their bodies. They learn skills that will help them break out of the terrible cycle of poverty and hunger. And in economically challenged areas like Africa and China, Vitameal is produced in plants that provide jobs for hundreds while making it even more efficient to distribute food to the hungry. Why haven't you heard about Nourish the Children before? Well, Nourish the Children doesn't advertise or sponsor fundraisers. Instead, those who spend their time focused on nourishing children receive a commission from the sale of food that is included in the price of Vitameal. These humanitarian-minded people have made a significant difference in providing a consistent level of food assistance to the many starving children throughout the world. In fact, their efforts have helped provide more than 100 million meals to children in need. Finally, a business approach to solving a terrible world problem. But can this approach really make a difference in the world? Well, Mr. Lee Iacocca, chairman of the Nourish the Children Advisory Board and former chairman of Chrysler Corporation, believes it is entirely possible.
Hello, I'm Lee Iacocca. You may remember me as chairman of the Chrysler Corporation and president of the Ford Motor Company. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to become involved with a lot of worthwhile endeavors. I can assure you I look at a proposal very carefully before deciding to commit to it. When Nourish the Children was presented to me by Nu Skin Enterprises, I was impressed by the innovative and highly efficient way that this initiative addresses a terrible problem. I'm proud to serve as chairman of the Nourish the Children Advisory Board because I'm confident Nourish the Children will make a profound difference in children's lives all over the world. In fact, it already has. The concept is so simple. You buy nutritious food designed to help malnourished children. Nourish the Children makes it easy for you to donate that food to a leading world agency, which then distributes the food without charging 1 penny for administrative costs. This truly is a new approach to solving the terrible crisis of world hunger. I can hardly wait to see how many starving children we will feed during the next year. The success of this initiative depends on people like you, who are willing to take that first small step of buying and donating a package of Vitameal food. As you encourage others to join you in feeding these precious children, one by one and package by package, our efforts will multiply and we will be the difference. Thank you for joining us in this quest to give a new hope and better health to those most deserving of our help, the world's starving children.
And how is Nourish the Children doing so far? We project that in 2007 we will pass 100 million meals donated. Where are these meals going? About 2 million meals each month are distributed in Malawi, Africa, the third poorest country in the world. They help feed some of Malawi's 2 million orphans, many of whom are afflicted with AIDS. In the Philippines, children who live in a garbage dump are being nourished by Vitameal donations. Thousands of victims of disasters have been nourished. School children and orphans in China, Indonesia, Thailand, Guatemala, Honduras, and other countries are achieving better health and more energy by eating nutritious Vitameal. Thousands of children are being empowered to break the bands of malnutrition and poverty through Nourish the Children. Won't you join us in our quest to give new hope and better health to those who deserve it most, innocent children? We look forward to the day when the 5 million children who die each year from malnutrition will be saved. Nourish the Children is a new approach to saving these precious children. Perhaps it will become your approach. Thank you for listening, and thank you for caring.
Nourish children, be precious soul. Care them like love and we pray. Nourish children today. Nourish children today.
Thank you, 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 thank you.